Hello, Immortalmisfit Nation of YouTube, back in another video. Yeah, I finally saw Mortal Kombat 2. I know I should have probably started reviewing the first movie, but I kind of had to. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, we're going to talk about a few plot points in the movie, and then we're going to get to what I liked about it. Okay, in the movie, we see Johnny Cage at a convention. First his one of his movies plays, and then we see him at the convention with the with nobody at the table. We see a Swamp Thing reference in the background. I don't. Yeah, we see a Swamp Thing reference. He is recruited by the Mortal Kombat team, the good team. I'm calling them a good team because we don't actually have a name for them. Okay, let's see. The first they give him the spill about beginning the tournament, and then he finds out that in the last movie, Kung Lao, spoilers, dies in the last movie, and he finds that out, and he wants out. I'm skipping around a whole lot, but yeah, pretty much in the movie he but then out of nowhere he's teleported to a fight. He loses the fight against not Sonya, what's her name, Katana, but she doesn't kill him. A lot of people are in this. We get let's see, Katana, Jade, Shang Tsung, Sub-Zero comes back. Yeah, we'll get to this one later. The let's talk about Cole. Cole's in the movie, but he has like 5 minutes of screen time. He gets killed off. It's like the creators would like, or the directors would like, hey, you want to make Cole a good character? One of the people on the writing team was like, hey, you want to make Cole a good character? And everyone else was like, yeah, nah, fuck that. Let's just kill the guy. I don't feel like writing him as a good character. He could have worked. I was one of the few people who didn't dislike Cole Young as a character. So yeah, I did like. I didn't dislike or hate him. He was just in the background of the story. The fights were really bloody. We see one person gets cut in half. Okay, we see. Oh well, the Sonya fights what's her face? What's her face? Katana's mother. I forget her name. Someone in the comments will let me know. So anyway, like I was saying, a lot of the characters get killed off. Jack and Cole both die. One thing I wanted to talk about is Johnny Cage, and this was played by Carl Urban. A lot of characters say that he was too old for Johnny Cage, but I liked him. Yeah, even though in the movie you can pretty much tell when his accent goes in and out, because some scenes will sound British, and the other scenes he'll sound like he'll do his American accent. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Sub-Zero comes back from the dead as Smoke, and after Cole dies, they enlist the help of Scorpion to help out, and I like how they did the hell out world, or hell that he was in. Well, basically, if you have a strong enough will, you'll pretty much live happily in heaven. I mean, in hell, I should say. Okay, let's see. What else can we talk about? The fights are really bloody. I did not expect to cry, almost cry, be on the verge of tears when certain characters, like, again, more spoilers. Jax dies. Cole dies. Cole gets it pretty much worse than Jax. Let's see. Kung Lao comes out from the dead as a zombie, which was in Mortal Kombat 10. And Kung Lao not Kung Lao, Liu Kang kills him but with his own move. You know that move he throws the hat on the ground and then it spins on the ground. He killed him with that move, which was pretty sweet actually. Pretty good. Pretty brutal. I liked it. Okay, what else? This is a scene where Baraka comes in. Johnny Cage actually taunts him. First, Liu Kang challenges him to a fight, and Johnny Cage actually taunts him, but then damn, I just said his name and I forgot it. Baraka basically now wants to fight Johnny. That fight scene was pretty good. You see him doing like all kinds of like tricks, flip tricks. The thing where he's like waving his arms back and forth, and then he does his move. The what's it called? That nut shot move he does. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what it's called exactly. But yeah, Kano comes back. Kano is actually the best part of the movie. A lot of people said that he was the best part of the movie, and I actually agreed with it. Characters get decapitated and whatnot. Let's see, what's his name? What's his name? Damn, I forgot his name. But anyway, I'll remember it soon. I like the movie. The blood and gore was okay. The characters are okay. Damn, what is his name? The blood and the gore is good. The characters are fine. Let's see. I'm gonna look up his name real quick and then be right back. Yeah, I forgot to add a part. But this will go in the middle so it won't be double jointed. But anyway, this movie had me, Mortal Kombat 2 had me on the edge of my seat with excitement. It had me, as I said before, on the verge of tears when some characters died. But yeah, I was so excited I couldn't wait to see what happened. I was surprised they even referenced so many things from the games in that. The special moves, the stage, the acid pit. It looked pretty cool. That was a scene where I know I keep saying the spoilers, Cole died, but anyway, okay, let's get back to the to where we left off. My bad. Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn gets Cole the worst, by the way. Gets Cole the worst. He smashes his head and he kills Jax with the end of his hammer mallet, and like gets him through the throat. Jax like, curses him out before he dies. The fight scene when they're in Outworld with Kano, Smoke, and Scorpion and Johnny Cage was actually pretty good. I liked it, even though CGI is kind of iffy sometimes. Like when Kano falls off of the almost falls into the lava pit off a cliff. I thought that was pretty cool. Also, like what they did with Kano. Kano is normally like the he's he's a bad guy, but he's like neutral. But in this, he actually joins the combat team at the end of it. And it's also implied through dialogue that people can come back after they're killed. So the third movie will probably bring back Cole if they didn't if he wants to come back, or they just write him out completely, because you find out that he had to leave his family behind because of the tournament, which is why you don't see him. They also don't tell Scorpion that Cole is dead, which I think he would care if one of his ancestors he just met died. They obviously take down Sindel and Shao Kahn. Which, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Kung Lao was brainwashed by Shao Kahn, turned into a zombie creature also. Like I was saying before, the fight scenes are really good. I admit I was a fan of the old Mortal Kombat movie, the first one. I thought it was cheesy but fun. I kind of missed the bad acting. Baraka actually looked good instead of a guy with a plastic mask on that you could tell was plastic, while Carl Urban is not Lyndon Ashby, who I just found out Lyndon Ashby is a martial artist, while Carl Urban is not Lyndon Ashby. He does a pretty good job. I like the Lyndon Ashby as Johnny Cage. We're not talking about the second movie, by the way. The second movie to the original Mortal Kombat movie. But I digress. Yeah, I liked it. My favorite fight was Sonya, the fight where the aforementioned fight with Scorpion, um Smoke, um Johnny Cage, and Kano was actually pretty good. Kano actually had some funny lines. I did not expect to laugh during this movie, but Kano really made me laugh. The dude was really funny. I would actually like to have him come back in that movie. He probably will. Hopefully he doesn't betray the team again. He goes on to spill about how he's gonna miss the how Outworld was drab. He doesn't want his world to be boring. Basically how he likes alcohol, drinking, smoking, doing drugs, which is actually a pretty funny bit. So anyway, I was not expecting to cry. I mean, not cry, but be on the verge of tears while watching this movie. Okay, what else can we talk about? Yeah, as I was saying before, the CGI was kind of spotty, but I enjoyed it. This review is actually the first time I've actually taken notes. Sure, they're out of order, but I'm not going to do a whole play by the movie. They also do their finishing moves. The only thing that finishing move that didn't happen was Liu Kang. He didn't do his bicycle kick move. Johnny Nutcracker, that was a Johnny Cage movie he used to do. Sindel does her Sonic Sindel scream. Almost kills Sonya, but Sonya actually wins. Hopefully we get a third movie because I would like to see how the third movie shapes out. But anyway, this review is going on long enough. I'm not going to talk about everything. I did like the characters. The CGI was fine. Some parts it didn't look very good, but they did well with the CGI. But yeah, that's pretty much it. A lot of people were ragging on Bald Jade, but I didn't mind Tati Gabrielle in the movie. She did a good job. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry, this review is ranting. My favorite fights, as I said before, were the final fight scene where they beat Shao Kahn and Smoke at the end. And I don't think there was after credit scenes. I didn't watch that on that, but it's on HBO Max. I will give this movie a review. Buy it on Blu-ray. That's the best review system I could come up with. In fact, I will do that in the first movie and the second movie. But that's pretty much it. This is Jordan Immortal-Misfit. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for y'all. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of the gameplay and that good shit. I'm out. Peace.